What's happening up there?
Unknown. Checking.
What do you mean unknown?
Please hurry.
There was a friendly but naive king who wed a very nasty queen. The king was loved, but the queen was feared.
And cue my music. This music's actually, this evacuation music isn't too bad, actually. Out of all the military-sounding music, this is probably the best. The security card was among the files. Whatever. Alright, well, this is about to be the end of our journey, guys. And I'll let the epic music play in the background as we make our grand escape. You know. Let's do some quick investigating. How to release the security. An emergency. In emergency, turn both drives simultaneously. It will release once charging is complete. Can we say something about this ship below us? No, we sure can. Alright. It's locked. There's a hollow in the ship of a dragonfly. How convenient, we have a dragonfly. Even locked the door. Save one magnum shot for, you know what? There we go, took both their legs out. F you guys. There's an herb down there. More herbage, I wasn't kidding. Swimming in the stuff. And another herb right there. There's a terminal. Here is the release for the self-destruct system. Use a security card. You've put the security card in the card slot. Self-destruct safety lock release system. Please enter the security code. Well, I don't remember how you figured this out. I just know from years. I wish I could tell you guys. Maybe it's in a file. I don't remember. I just know that, you know, if any code's going to be a name, you're just going to remember that. And that's what it is. Verification in progress. Please wait. The security code has been confirmed. The self-destruct system, lock release system, has been released. All door locks have been released in order to help expedite the evacuation process.
This facility will detonate in 5 minutes. All doors are now unlocked.
Alright. Time to sit back and enjoy tons of cutscenes. Let me make sure I have bullets in this thing. Alright. Alright, guys. Grab some popcorn. I'm serious. Grab some chips and shit. It's gonna be a lot of cutscenes. This fight isn't gonna be long at all.
Of course. Come on. Let's get out of here.
This is gonna be a very fast fight, guys. There's gonna be a lot of watching going on. So seriously, grab some snacks. And place your bets on how many shots you think it'll take for me to take out Alexia when she's flying around with the linear launcher.
Okay. Turn the key clockwise simultaneously on 3.
Got it.
One, 2, 3.
Initiating energy injection. Warning. The safety valve will not be released until charging is complete.
Ew, what's down the back of her
I'll keep
head?
her busy. Just go for the emergency elevator.
Chris, but
I can take care of this. Just go.
you have to make it. Don't die on me.
Draw! Chris is fast with that gun, I'm telling you. Ew! Very disgusting. No, the Dragonfly theme continues. Chris's hair is super spiky out of nowhere for some reason. Let's go ahead and put him to sleep, Chris. Record timing right here. Yeah, Dead Space so ripped off those features on the floor. And that's that. Alright guys, place your bets. Pause the video and place your bets on how many shots you think it'll take. Be honest. Oh shit. Ah! Oh, there goes one. Fucking hell. Oh, that was a hit. Oh god. Oh, I'm terrible. Ah! Got her! What was that, like 4 hits? 4 shots? Bullshit. I rarely ever get her on like the first shot. The least I've ever done was like 2. There you have it, man.
Chris!
Move. Claire!
Move, bitch.
No!
The pimp Wesker. I just love the way he threw her and then how he was standing. He was funny looking. Oh, look at the juke skills on Chris. He's doing what we did this whole game, basically. Except in cutscene form. Tell you, man, these Redfields should pursue careers in football.
Well done, Chris. It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing left is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker! You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire!
Today's a good day. I came for Alexia, but killing you is even better.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
What?
Steve.
In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive, just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
You freak!
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart, but my men have already taken him.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about...
As a surviving member of STARS, I have to finish this.
Remember your promise.
I'll end this once and for all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
Richard, Kenneth, Enrico, those comrades. Forrest. Yeah, this is succeeding in making me want to play RE5, that's for sure. I haven't played that game in a while. Huh. All this is added shit. In the original Dreamcast port, none of this happens. I remember borrowing from a friend just to see these cutscenes.
Immediately. The self-destruct system.
They added quite a bit of material.
All personnel evacuate.
This should have been in... Can you imagine, like, we take out Alexia and then Chris just jumps on the plane and that's it. We get like 10 minutes of new shit. And it's Veronica X, not counting all the stuff beforehand with when Wesker meets Claire And he has that extra fight with Alexia.
Sure, I'm not human anymore. But just look at the power I've gained.
Yeah. It's just the beginning of that kung fu fighting that Resident Evil 5 had so much of. I'm telling you, this is where it started here.
Magnificent, don't you think?
You know, fight scenes and stuff, slow motion, kung fu, come on. This is where it started. Oh man, I feel like playing Zero now. What the hell's going on? It's just a fight between, you know, Chris and Wesker. I got to thinking about all the comrades. He said, like, say hello to my comrades, and then I started thinking about all the other comrades, Edward and them. Now I feel like playing Zero.
Nice try.
Wesker.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on another.
Next time.
Until we meet again.
Yeah, that's a very cliched thing right there, laughing with flames all around you. And also, I think it's recognizing the fact that this is Resident Evil going off the rails that makes me miss the more subdued classical style of Resident Evil, like Zero and Remake, where it's just strictly horror, no fighting and explosions and kung fu and all this action and military shit. Zero and Remake are definitely...
Chris, where are you?
That's why I say it went off the rails and then went back on the rails. That's why nobody really pinpoints Veronica as the sole culprit in starting the whole Resident Evil switching up for the worst thing. This is definitely where it started.
Chris!
Hey, you know that I always keep my promises.
Yeah, the game is definitely better for adding those Wesker bits. Those should have been in there from the start. I doubt they had the idea that they would release it on other platforms and call it X with added
Chris,
cutscenes.
promise me. Please promise that you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah, it's payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once and for all.
There it is. CVX for the Gamecube. Completed. Yeah, man. Most of this whole session is gonna be mostly cutscenes, which is fine. You know, I don't know if I'm gonna do final thoughts with this. I mean, I've said my piece. I said this is a long ass game. I might just cut it. I don't have time for that crap. But, yeah. Definitely enjoyed the playthrough. Wish I could have succeeded in not doing... What it is I totally forgot about that fight. And I didn't practice it. Because I'm used to fighting Nosferatu with the explosive rounds. Using that glitch. So I just didn't think that, you know what, I won't have that glitch for when I do the Let's Play. maybe I should practice how to kill that thing without it. And I totally just forgot to do it and just got into LPing it. And once that part came up, I just didn't. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure, you know, if I had practiced, I would have figured out a way. I hear the knife is easy as a weapon to use. It's an easy tool to use to dispatch the guy. You know, and I just didn't do my research. But you know, if you take away the fact that I died from Nosferatu, this was a pretty flawless run. You know, nobody died in any part besides that. It was never in really any danger. It wasn't a frustrating run at all. It was pretty relaxing for me, and you know, I'll give Code Veronica one thing: it has a very interesting, you know, a complex story to a degree. I just don't like its execution. As stated before, I've actually played the Dark Side Chronicles version of Code Veronica, but not all of it. I played like half of it because I rented it, and you know, I had to take it back before I could finish it. But plus, I was more concerned with the RE2 remake part of it, anyways. So I like what they were doing with it. And I remember saying to myself, if Code Veronica had been more like this in general, I would have loved it. And believe it or not, a big part. That's awesome. I like that singing part. It's got Alexia singing. I was like, what? There's piano behind it. I've always heard it isolated. I've never heard it with the piano behind it. It's interesting. But anyways, a big part of me not liking Code Veronica, yet still, it might seem a little superficial. What a big part of me not liking is the fact that you can't pop ads. I mean, I'm sorry. I got that everything I could think of that disappointed me the most when I was a kid, that I couldn't blow zombies' heads up with the shotgun or anything like that. It just, that feedback you get from doing that is so satisfying, and it's been in every Resident Evil. It was in 1, 2, and 3, and it's not there. You know, I don't know why they decided to do that. But I cannot forgive this game for that. Plus, like I said, the setting, the style of it, some of the music, especially what's playing now, it's just not. All playing this just makes me want to return to Raccoon City. That's all it does. It makes me want to return to Raccoon City, return to that mansion. You know, this is the isolated island thing, the whole European type of setting. The military aspect of it, just I just can't do it. My least favorite RE here. I mean, you know, I could understand how this could be somebody's favorite Resident Evil. It has it has an interesting story. It has somewhat interesting characters. I mean, if this was your first Resident Evil game, I could easily see you admiring or falling in love with the Resident Evil series off of it. But if you're coming off of 1, 2, and 3, playing those to death, and you already have it established that those are how Resident Evil should be and look and feel, you'll be like me, not like this all that much. With that being said, gameplay-wise, it has that classic Resident Evil style, deep at its core, and you know, item management and ammo management and all that stuff, and it is that classic style. And gameplay-wise, I think gameplay-wise it might even be better than Zero. But Zero has that setting and feel and look to it, and you can pop heads, which is why I like Zero. But when I say Zero and Remake, Zero and Code Veronica are like my least favorites, and Code Veronica is probably my least favorite just because just the setting. But the gameplay's, it's good. It's a little bit much because there's so much backtracking and fetching, but it's still that classic style, and it's fun. If you like that classic Resident Evil style. Alright, long ass credits. Let's see what my grade is. Probably a C from all the saving and retries, and should be like around 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. I hope it's not 5. Jeez. Do I have to push a button for this, or is it just gonna come up and just push a button? Yep, let's see. Damn, 5 hours, for fuck's sake. Retries number 6. Oh. Well, we didn't do this for a score. You can give me a C, but we all know I played that game like a B plus or an A minus. An A minus or B plus only because I died on Alexander, but I wanted to show everything, get every gun, read everything, and all that type of stuff, which will mess with your time. Watched every cutscene. It's hard to get a high ranking on games like this if you're gonna let's play it and show everything, but it is what it is. Resident Evil Code Veronica X, the G virus battle game, which we don't care about. Yeah. Let's just take a look at least the menu screen. Steve should be available though. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, anyways, guys, I'm not switching discs. I'm not gonna handle my beautiful GameCube, my rare GameCube port anymore. I'm gonna put disc 2 away and probably never pull this game back out again. And put it back in its plastic, and that'll be that. It's got value to it. But anyways, guys, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna do a final thoughts on this. Pretty much spilled my guts about the game during the credits. But this has been Let's Play Resident Evil Code Veronica X GameCube Edition. This is the G virus. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more Let's Plays in the future. Later.